2 years ago, Scott Heisler was killed in an officer-involved shooting, but it wasn't until after he died that his family found out he was struggling with the brain disorder CTE. Now they're sharing his story, hoping it will save lives.
He went 100% headstrong into everything he did.
Kelly Trentley says her brother was always tenacious. A former Valley High School football player and a Marine, Scott Heisler was an athlete running marathons across the country. But Trentley says in 2019, her brother's behavior began to change.
He was starting to lose his temper more and yell and go from 0 to 10 and just have these outbursts.
She says starting in 2020, things took a turn. Her brother struggled with an alcohol addiction and had threatened his ex-wife's new boyfriend. She remembers texting him just hours before he died.
He replied, "Don't worry, I won't hurt him." And I so wish I would have replied with, "Don't hurt yourself either." But I didn't.
Later that night, West Des Moines police came to arrest Heisler for breaking a no-contact order. Hours later, Trentley believes her brother reached for a BB gun when officers arrived, knowing they'd be forced to shoot.
You don't pull a gun on a police officer, and my brother knew well enough, apparently, what would happen, and they ended his suffering, and that's what he was counting on.
After he passed away that night, his family sent samples of Heisler's brain tissue to researchers in Boston. The test results came back positive for early-stage CTE, a degenerative brain disease caused by repeated hits to the head. His dad had suspected it was CTE years earlier, but the disease can only be diagnosed after death.
Back in 2016, when my parents first brought up CTE due to some behavior Scott was exhibiting, I literally rolled my eyes because Scott hadn't played football in 20 years.
Reading more online, she learned about the condition, one that often causes mood swings, aggression, anxiety, and depression, symptoms summing up her brother's struggle, and information she says could have saved his life.
What if I had seen that 6 weeks before he died?
Now she wants to spread awareness, hoping her brother's story will inspire those with similar struggles to get the help they need.
He was this amazing individual that was just struggling in ways that we just couldn't comprehend at the time and couldn't help him the way that we needed to help him. We just needed more time and we needed more information.
Now, if your kids play contact sports, the family recommends talking to the coach about what CTE is and finding out what the coach is doing to prevent head trauma during practices and games. You can find more information about CTE at concussionfoundation.org. Todd.